morning, everyone. My name is Aparna, and I have a class for you today that's 30 minutes that's meant to be practiced in the morning. Of course, you can do this, if you don't get to it in the morning, you can do it anytime. But there's just something so lovely about rolling out your yoga mat, getting on it in the morning, rubbing the sleep from your eyes, and using yoga to really invigorate you, kind of center you and ground you, do all of those things to be able to tack on the day. And this class is Hatha inspired. So Hatha style is essentially you stay in each posture for about 5 breaths or so. And it's meant for all levels of practitioners, whether you're a beginner or intermediate, advanced. Labels in yoga are very, I don't like labeling too much, but this class is meant for everybody. And I always like to start class with Pranayama. Pranayama in Sanskrit stands for mindful breathing. And that's a really important part of yoga, is the breath and breathing, because that's really what ties everything together. The breathing ties your asana practice to your body, to your mind, to your energy. The breathing is so important. So I like to establish that foundation before we begin class. So coming to a comfortable seat on your mat. So any kind of comfortable seat. I have a block here. You're welcome to sit on a block if that helps. Sit nice and tall. Hands resting on your knees or your thighs. Go ahead, close your eyes. And we'll take the first 5 breaths or so to just, arrive on the mat and, prepare mentally for practice. You need a little bit of time to just settle. And now we'll do our 10 breath pranayama practice. Ideally, you can do pranayama for hours and hours. It's so good for you, but we'll do an abridged pranayama practice, and it's going to be quite simple. All I want you to do is to even out your inhale, even out your exhale. So think maybe purposefully breathe in like a 4 to 5 second inhale, and then do a 4 to 5 second exhale. Just even it out. And the idea is, as you inhale, really take a nice long inhale, maybe below your navel. Relax your belly, take a nice long deep inhale, start from your navel all the way up into your throat, and exhale back down, throat back all the way down to your navel. So we'll practice this on our own for 10 breaths. So again, sitting nice and tall, hands resting on your knees or your thighs. Go ahead, close your eyes so you can concentrate. And here we go. Soften your belly, inhale. Exhale with control. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do 8 more like this at your own pace. Again, slow it down. Practice that concentrated inhale. And exhale. Five more breaths like so. Last inhale in. Exhale out. And just sit here for another 5 breaths and just, now that you've cultivated that kind of inhale and exhale, just practice breathing it in, breathing it out. Taking your hands to your heart, rub them, build a little bit of heat. And then cover your eyes with your palms and slowly release. Coming onto your hands and knees, beginning to do cat-cow. So all 10 fingers spread nice and wide, knees underneath your hips. On an inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl like a cat. So again, go nice and slow. Inhale, use your entire spine, look up. Exhale, curl. Lift your shoulders up into a nice little curl. Inhale, drop your belly. Move with the breath. Exhale. Curl. We'll do 2 more. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Curl. Coming back to a neutral spine, looking back at your feet gently, side to side, warming up your side body a little bit. Maybe rocking back and forth just a little bit to warm up the wrists. And then we prepare for the first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana of your day. So taking it nice and slow. So first just walk your hands out 1 inch or so in front of your shoulders. Okay, and we're just gonna do a little practice lift. So curl your toes. Inhale, really slowly lift up, straighten your legs. And then exhale, bend your knees, bring your knees all the way back down and just kind of gently look side to side. Just doing a couple of little practice lifts. Curl your toes. Again, inhale, lift your hips up and back, push them back. And then exhale, slowly bend your knees all the way and come back down onto the mat. And then again, just gently swing side to side. Drop your hips side to side. So your hamstrings are probably very, very tight after all the sleep, right, in the mornings. So just taking our time. So now we're gonna actually lift into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog, and stay there and begin to warm up. So again, palms are nice and spread, all 10 fingers spread. Really slowly lift your hips up and back. Push back and then bend your knees one at a time, really slowly. Cycle out your legs. Breathe slowly, right? So maybe you inhale, bend one knee. Exhale, bend the other. Just kind of go slow. You can even lift both heels up and bring them back down, doing little calf lifts.
And know that you always can modify Adho Mukha Svanasana with bent knees, as you work to stay in this posture, and eventually your hamstrings will open up for your legs to be straight. So coming into a still downward facing dog. So this is where, if your hamstrings are super tight, and I don't want you to do like an upward plank, right? I want your hips to be pushed up and back so you have length in the spine. So again, if your hamstrings are tight, you can always bend your knees. And for those of us, if you have the flexibility in your hamstrings, go ahead, straighten your legs, push your heels down towards the mat, and then some of us might be bending our knees. What's most important is you have good length in the spine. Relax your shoulders, breathe here, stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana for a few breaths. Pull your navel in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly walk your feet forward. Coming into a gentle forward fold. So bend your knees heavily. Rest your belly on your thighs. Hang your head nice and heavy. Just gently rock side to side. And then nod your head, yes. Shake, shake, no. And then really slowly peel your spine up bone by bone. Lift your arms all the way up for Udita Tadasana. Exhale. Arms come down by your side. We'll do 3 Surya Namaskar A's, going really nice and slow. When you're ready, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, modify Chaturanga Dandasana, drop your knees down, drop your chest, elbows come to 90. Inhale, modified Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog, relax your shoulders. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Exhale, arms come down by your side. 2 more. Inhale, arms lift. Move with the breath, no rush. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, looking up. Exhale, step back, drop your knees, chest comes down, elbows 90. Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale, Urdhva Mukha, modified, relax your shoulders. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Exhale, arms come down by your side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, chest lifts, relax shoulders. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Exhale, arms come down by your side. We'll do 1 more round because it feels good. You can't have a morning routine without Surya Namaskar, saluting the sun. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back, come on down, knees, chest, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, chest lifts, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Hold here for 5 breaths. 1, again, you can always take the bent knee modification or straight. 2, no matter where you are, remember, push your hips up and back. 3, 4,
4, 5, inhale. Exhale, walk your feet forward. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Exhale. Arms come down by your side. Getting ready for Virasana 1, Warrior 1. So right foot steps forward, left foot steps back 45 degrees at the back of the mat. So adjust your hips, place your hands on your hips, help them face the front of the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lunge deeply into that right knee. Arms lift up. Breathe here. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in from your navel. Your navel's kind of pulled in and up. Strong legs. Take a deep inhale. Slowly straighten that right leg. Bring your arms out into a T. Send that left foot back just a little bit, but now keep it parallel with the short edge of the mat. Getting ready for Triconasana Triangle. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Reach over with that right arm. Right arm comes down, left arm stays up. And remember, it's not important that you touch that right arm down and then sacrifice that top arm. It's more important that you have a nice open chest. So if that means your right arm just comes to your right knee, that's okay. Just stay there. Push your hips forward, head back in space. Steady breath. Inhale, slowly come up. Virasana modified. So bent knee into that right knee, nice deep bend. Right forearm comes to your right thigh. Left arm lifts up and over. So you can stay right here for the next 5 breaths, or if it's in your practice, you can bring that right arm to the inside of your right foot, or you can bring it to the outside. Again, gauge your level. I'm going to do the forearm variation today. Nice lifted chest. Don't just hang into that right arm. Chest. Look up at your left palm wherever you are and breathe. Relax your shoulders, active core, active legs, steady breath. Inhale, slowly come out, straighten out. So just swivel your right foot in, swivel your left foot to face the back of the mat. We're getting ready to do Virasana 1 on the left foot, on the left side. So right foot is now 45 degrees, pressing firm. Slowly swivel your hips to face your left leg. Take your time, take a deep inhale, exhale. Now nice deep bend in that left knee. Hips square, facing forward, arms lift up. Relax your shoulders, energize your core, steady breath. One more deep inhale here. Exhale it out. With control, inhale, straighten, getting ready for Triconasana. So just send that right foot back just a little further back. So now it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Inhale, arms come out into a T. Exhale, same thing. Reach left arm forward, left arm comes down, right arm stays up. Again, watch that open chest. So gauge how low you want your left hand to go. Hips push forward, head presses back in space. Steady breath. One more deep inhale. Full exhale. With control, slowly come on up, setting up for Virasana, same thing. So do the same level that you did on the right side, right? So if you're going for the modified, which is what I'm going to do, slowly bend that left knee, bring your left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. So you can either do left hand on the inside of the foot, left hand on the outside. Gauge your level. Where can you stay for the next 5 breaths, right? Same thing, don't just hang out. Like, it's a very active posture. Chest is lifted, all your weight isn't sagging on one shoulder. Strong legs, steady core, steady breath. Take your drishti to your inner right palm. Strong legs, keep breathing. One more deep inhale. Exhale. With control, slowly, slowly straighten. Come on out. Parallel your feet, so toes in, heels out. Adjust them a little bit, getting ready for Prasarita Padottanasana, standing forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. So hands at the waist to start. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Bring your palms down to the ground. If their palms are not touching to the ground, use a block, right? Bring your hands onto a block. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold, like really press your legs, use your core, and slowly bring your head as close to the ground as you can, the top of your head. If you need a little bend in the knees, a micro bend, go ahead, take a micro bend, but this posture is so good for opening up the hamstrings. It's excellent for your back. We're gonna stay here for about 6 breaths or so. And all your weight sometimes tends to be at like your heels, at the back of the foot. But I want you to, it's like a very subtle movement. Can you bring your weight a little bit forward onto your toes in this posture? Three. 4, keep breathing. 5. 6. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands at your waist, and then exhale, slowly come up the rest of the way. Heel toe your feet together, shake them out. Coming to the top of the mat, doing a short vinyasa. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, looking up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, dropping your knees, elbows 90. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then exhale down onto your knees for Virasana. So sitting on your heels, hero's pose. Clasp your elbows behind, and if you have the shoulder flexibility, you're welcome to clasp your hands. So either clasp your hands or elbows. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Fold forward. Staying here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, come to a seat. Extend your legs out in front. Getting ready for Dandasana, then we'll do Paschimottanasana. Dandasana, because we sit so much, whether it's working or driving, our lives are just very sedentary. So, building strength in the low back. So place your hands next to your hips, right? Gentle pressure, don't push them down too hard. Gentle pressure in your hands. I want you to use your back strength, your low back, to lift your chest up, but relax your shoulders. Sit nice and tall, feet flexed, thighs very active, pressing down into the mat. So Dandasana is named after a stick, like danda. So imagine sticks are hard, they're tall, they're straight, they're stiff, right? So we want to kind of embody that in this posture. So it's a very active posture, but it's made soft with your breath, right? So keep your breath nice and even. Keep everything else active. Relax your shoulders though. Again, use the low back to kind of lift your chest up. One more deep inhale. Exhale, lift your arms up and lengthen your spine over your legs and relax your head and neck and shoulders. So grab anything you were able to hold on to. If you need a little bend in the knees for Paschimottanasana, you can take a bend in the knees. If you're able to straighten your legs, straighten your legs. You can grab ankle, shin, sides of feet, big toes. And then everybody inhale, look up for a second, and then exhale, really lengthen your spine over your legs. Steady breath. You still pull your navel in as you inhale. Controlled exhale. Two more breaths. And then inhale, gently release. Slowly lift your chest, come on up. Getting ready for Janusirsasana. So left leg stays straight, right heel kind of comes in your left inner thigh. So kind of face your leg, right? Like face your chest over your left leg. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, reach forward. Again, if you need a bend in the knees, you can take a bend. If you have a strap, you can use a strap. So Janusirsasana, Janu is knee, Sirsa is head. So if you're able to, as you lengthen, you can bring your head down onto your knees. Inhale, slowly lift up. Getting ready for the other side. So switch legs, bringing your left foot in, right leg straight. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, reach forward. Do how much ever you can do. Reach forward how much ever you can. And then inhale, slowly release. Come on up, coming onto our backs. Hug your knees into your chest. And then just gently rock side to side. Massage your low back, massage your shoulders. Getting ready for Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, bridge pose. So bent knees, feet down on the mat. Knees and feet are hip width distance. Walk your heels back a little towards your glutes. Arms rest alongside body. On an inhale, press your feet down. Lift your hips up. Nice open chest. So you shouldn't feel this in your low back, right? If you feel it in your low back, I want you to really squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up. Engage your thighs. Keep your lungs nice and open, so really breathe into them. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths here. Press and lift. Exhale with control. Slowly, slowly bring everything back down. Windshield wipe your knees gently side to side, like windshield wipers. Just swish side to side. Then hug your knees into your chest one more time. And then just bring your arms out into a T. Straighten your legs out towards the ceiling. Modified Sarvangasana, modified shoulder stand. Straighten your legs up, keep your hips on the ground. And this is so good for your blood circulation. Inversions are an excellent way to get your blood pumping and moving against gravity, so that lowers, so the better blood circulation you have, the lower your blood pressure. Four more deep inhales and exhales here. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Just do your level best. Exhale, release, bend your knees, hug them into your chest. Again, bring your feet down and then just gently rock side to side like windshield wipes. And then coming to Ananda Balasana, happy baby. So taking the soles of your feet, ground. Your hands, you're going to pull down your knees and your feet, but you're also using your foot, you're going to press into your hands. So you're creating a healthy level of tension, right? You don't want it to be like a bicep exercise where you're pulling things down so hard and you're tensing your neck. But pull down and push up at the same time, and it's like this really nice, good level of tension for your hips. It's really excellent for your lower back. steady inhale and exhale. Two more breaths. Actually, no, let's stay here for like 4 to 5. And then exhale, knees back into your chest, and then slowly extend your legs onto the mat. Arms rest alongside body as we come into the most important part of any yoga asana practice, Shavasana. You're thinking, I started doing yoga in the morning, but I'm lying back down. This is going to make me sleepy. It's not. It's going to rejuvenate you for the day. Just rest. Don't control your breathing anymore. Your eyes still closed. Just take some deep breaths as you exhale. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head side to side. And then turn your body to the right side. Slowly, very gently lift yourself and come up to a comfortable seat. With your eyes closed, hands at your heart. On an inhale, thumbs lift to forehead for good thoughts. On an inhale, thumbs come to lips for kind words towards ourselves and others. On an inhale, thumbs come to heart for good intentions towards everybody. From my light to yours. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. As always, it's my privilege to be your teacher. We bow together. Namaste.